The larger issue is, of course, is not just between Jews and Arabs, but also the imperial politics and the fact that Israel plays a certain role in the world domination that's still exerted by the United States. And that's why the media protects Israel. But personally, what I want to say is that I've been through a series of disillusionments. And you think that's a bad thing, but it's a good thing. Because would you rather be illusioned or disillusioned? Would you rather have illusions about the world, or would you rather see the way things are?
Mm-hmm.
So to get disillusioned is actually a good thing. Now, the problem for a lot of people in this world, Jews included, is they identify with something. And when that something then comes under scrutiny, they feel personally attacked. Now, to identify with something comes from the Latin word idem, which means the same, and facere, to make. So when you identify, you make yourself the same as something else. So if I identify with Israel as the Jewish state, then when Israel is criticized, I'm criticized personally. Or if I identify with the United States as a state, or Canada, when you identify with something, whether for economic or emotional or political or any combination of reasons, and you make yourself the same as that, then when that's criticized, you're going to feel criticized. It's better to be disillusioned than to be illusioned. And don't be afraid to be disidentified. You know, don't identify with something outside of yourself to the extent that you become uncritical and blind. These days, you can read the Israeli histories of the ethnic cleansing of Palestine. In fact, there's a book called The Ethnic Cleansing of Palestine by the Israeli historian Ilan Pappé, who had to leave Israel, lives in Britain now. He came under such hostility. You can read the articles of Gideon Levy in Haaretz, the Israeli newspaper, that details it almost daily, the horrors of the occupation. You can go online and see any number of Israeli soldiers talk about what they had to do and how ashamed they are of what they did in the occupied territories. So that the question for a lot of people these days is not what do you know? Because it's true. If all you do is you read the mainstream media, you're not going to find out very much. But what you could find out if you wanted to. So don't be afraid to be disillusioned.